The artificial barriers are insane to me. So we look alike, we just speak different dialects. You speak the Spanish dialect, I speak the English dialect. This one speaks French language. That one speaks Wolof language. This one speaks Kalenjin language. This one speaks Sango language. This one speaks Patois. This one speaks Portuguese. This one speaks Sepedi. This one speaks Dinka. That one speaks Punjabi. That one speaks Marathi. That one speaks Tamil. They separate along those lines. And they struggle separately. We don't play those games here. I'm not from Africa. Newsflash. Nobody is. No such place. And no such thing. The word is not in any language or dialect aboriginal unto the landmass. It is in fact Greco-Roman. So no one is. Unless you're from Roma. I'm a foundational Black American. Are you high, drunk, or stupid? It's always going to be my response. Black means pale, absence of color. We're not that. Quote unquote, America is Vatican imposed. Doesn't appear in any language or dialect aboriginal over here. Large swaths of the population here speak Siouan language. A massive size of the population here, they speak Algonquin. Algonquin is nothing more than broken Arabic. And broken Arabic is nothing more than broken Wolof. So the artificial barriers over language folks get origin and domicile messed up. Zebras originate in the Alkebu-lan. If you have zebras in North-Amexem and the zoo, they are still from Alkebu-lan. There is no mitochondria DNA on this side of the ocean that is elder to the mitochondria DNA for Sector 4, the Alkebu-lan and the Ab.Zu. There are other forms on this planet, fine. We are Homo sapiens sapien. Mitochondria DNA for the Homo sapiens sapien does not originate here. Well, I'm indigenous. You're an idiot. The root word for indigenous is indigent. Morons. Aboriginal? Ab from the original? Yes. An incompetent? A ward? No. Indigenous is for idiots. And folks open their mouths and give away just how stupid they are. Amexem-Moors think they know everything. No, we don't. We're better informed than most. Because most of our kith and kindred, as we always say, language is the companion of empires. And our kith and kindred, as a rule, have zero language comprehension and even less arena comprehension. Language only gets you to the doorway of arena comprehension. The language of law and the language of diplomacy are not the same thing. The language of insurance and the language of customs are not the same thing. When folks hear the word customs, they immediately think about archaeology and anthropology. No. We're talking about commerce and trade. Not knowing nothing has consequences. Thinking you know what you're talking about and you clearly don't, and your language gives you away, has consequences. Most can't have an intelligent conversation with us because they're talking in analog without an interface. We're not analog. We're digital. And we can spot where they are jacked up because of their poor language and zero arena comprehension. And to them, we are arrogant. So no, we are informed and you are not. You are merely educated. We are learned. You are programmed what to think. We learn how to discern and think for ourselves. We investigate, we contemplate, and we discern. You will read one item, maybe two, on a subject. We read several, if not outright dozens, on various topics. So the best you can do is surface knowledge. And we can delve in. We can articulate, we can elaborate, we can actually design. Not the same thing. It takes training to do that. Our training is constantly evolving. We are constantly expanding. So the evolution continues. When we first got started, vocabulary was 20 vocabulary words. We're at 200, pushing to 240. That's just basic information, not departmental training. Nationals standard training to get to nationals advanced training. Let's keep things simple. You ask the average of our kith and kindred, since you speak the English dialect, how many words are in the English dialect? How many? Some will have the wherewithal to ask you in the English dialect, you talk about the King's English or the Queen's English. Combined, how many words are in the English dialect? They are stalled to find out there's over 1 million words in the English dialect. Old English, Modern English. If you only have a mastery over 750 words, you are exceedingly limited, and you are easy to program to have you merely educated as opposed to being learned. And this is why you lose. And this is why we win. We're not merely educated. In this jurisdiction and venue, we train. We have public forums. We have briefings. We have trainings. After action reports. Our processes, protocols, and procedures are constantly updated, constantly upgraded. Because our learning curve on multiple continents is constantly expanding. Well, you speak English. Yes. The letters are from the Phoenician Moors, rotated a few degrees. The phonetics are Germanic, infused with Latin. And who do you think are the originals that spoke both of those? This is why you must read particular books off our book list in the order that I gave them to you. Is it better to read Moors in Spain first and Moors after Spain first, or do you read Golden Ages and Moors first? If you read all three, then you would know. If you're wise, you read Moors in Spain first, Moors after Spain second, and then Golden Ages and Moors. Why do we treat each other so bad? Then you would read Destruction of Black Civilization first and Pre-Colonial Black Africa before you read Moors in Spain, Moors after Spain, Golden Ages and Moors. And of those five, read Pre-Colonial Black Africa first. And when you get to chapter 5, you will see the Amexem-Moor-Empire Imperial Government structure. I literally yanked it out of chapter 5 of that book. If you have not read the books off the mandatory reading list of the Amexem-Moor-Empire, then you don't know what you're talking about regarding us. It's not possible for you to know. That's why they think the way they think. That's why they proceed the way they proceed. Yes. Strategy and tactics matter. But having the ability to think, to investigate, to contemplate, and discern, well, you got to do that first. Because that's where your competency begins to manifest. And most of our folks are not competent. They're non-compos mentis. They don't know that. Their language gives them away. And this is why when they come across any of us, their dogma and rhetoric box and religious boxes, they don't work on us. We are well trained. We are well learned. And yet we know nothing. In galactic time, our lifespan is a nanosecond. What exactly do we think that we know, galactically speaking? We know absolutely nothing.